this morning. I got out of the shower and I realized that I didn't have any lotion left. No other black people in here, all white arms. Okay. See you. Okay. Fun fact about black people, when we get out of the shower, we have 15 minutes, not a second more, to put lotion on our bodies. And if we don't put lotion on inside that 15-minute window, we die. We just stop living, so I'm glad I could make it out. Like Denise said, I don't do comedy, I just have problems. And I blame him on my dad. That was disgusting, but this one time, this had nothing to do with anything, but one time me and my friend were drinking, or we were at a restaurant, and he kept laughing, and I was drinking my drink. He had spit his gum inside of my drink, so that's not disgusting. Anyway, my dad, he's always been a real bad drug addict, and he just bought a house last week, and I went out to see it, and we were outside on the porch, and I heard the most beautiful sound I've ever heard in my life. And I look up and I see this wind chime, and I was shocked. Like, not because I've never seen a wind chime before, but I've never seen one that was made out of shoestrings and old crack pipes. Racism sucks, I deal with it every day. I got pulled over yesterday going to the gym. Inside the gym parking lot, I got pulled over. A cop comes up, and he's like, license and registration. And I was like, no problem. But before we continue, I want you to know that I identify as a white male. And he was like, you're free to go. Oh, shit. No white privilege, man. No white privilege. And he goes back to his car and he brings back a box of donuts. And he's like, would you like a donut? And I was like, I'm trying to stay away from the sweets. He's like, stop resisting! So I had a donut. It was good. Does anybody smoke weed in here? All right. I love it. Where am I at? The people that don't smoke weed, that's one of the side effects right there. You can get a lot of shit. But no, I smoke a lot of weed, and sometimes I come up with grandiose thoughts and grandiose dreams. And one of those grandiose dreams is that I want to become the manager of the ultimate girl group. Stay with me. I want to get the Spice Girls and combine them with the group Salt and Pepper. The name of the group, Seasoned Professionals. Seasoned Professionals. Stupid. In 1990, I was the only black kid in my whole school, and we buried a time capsule. Did anybody ever bury a time capsule? Okay, yeah, we buried a time capsule. And being the only black one in the whole school, I wanted to put something inside that represented my people, you know? And last week we dug it up, and they had like a big event inviting everybody back from the schools to dig it up. And inside they had like chromies, snap bracelets, Ninja Turtle toys. So you can only imagine how I felt when they pulled out my 2 photos of O.J. Simpson and Bill Cosby. How the fuck was I supposed to know? I was a kid. Speaking of time, I'm a rookie inventor, and last year I built a time machine, and it works. And like, if you had a time machine, or if you, fuck it, if everybody else in this room had a time machine, it would be awesome. But I have this skin condition. I'm black, so I can only go back like 50 years before shit starts getting kind of weird. But I wanted to go back and meet Jesus Christ because I heard he was a pretty cool dude. So I punched in the coordinates, boop, 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 and then lo and behold, I'm at the Last Supper with Jesus Christ and his 12 disciples, and I'm looking at the table and I see Judas. He was right there. And like, even before he betrayed Jesus, he was a fucking dick. Like, I was looking at him. This motherfucker grabs his salt shaker, he loosens the top, and he puts it back on the table. I saw what you did. And then Moses came in, like the Moses. And what you guys don't know is that Moses was a real big scumbag. And he was known for running around and giving women STDs. Yeah, that's where the term burning bush came from. Yeah. Moses had a dirty dick. And he came in, and he was on a date. And the girl was like, Moses, I don't want to have sex with you. It's that time of the month, trust me. You don't want to go down there. It's nothing but a sea of red. And Moses was like, clearly, you haven't read my resume. All right. I bought a car last week. I bought a new used car, and I went out to pick it up, and the seller was a trans woman. You can hear everybody's assholes pucker as soon as I say trans. Stay with me. But I'm looking at the car, and I'm like, how are the brakes? And she was like, brand new. How are the tires? 3 of them are brand new, and the other one works just fine. Okay. What's the transmission like? And she was like, our mission needs to be treated the same as everyone else. Thank you so much for asking. And I was like, that's great. I was talking about the car. Where am I at? Does anybody have kids? All right, yeah, I have 2 kids. I love them. I love them to death. I love them so much, but I don't like them. It was a lot easier when they were younger. Like my daughter, she would come up to me like 5 times a day, Daddy, do you want to hear me sing Let It Go? Of course, princess. That was when she was 2. She's 7 now, and yesterday I asked if she was singing Let It Go to me, and she told me to fuck off. And my son, he's a little bit better. I don't like to smoke weed in front of him, so I'll go in the bathroom and smoke, and I was smoking in the bathroom yesterday, and my son came in right after me. And I'm like, oh shit. And he comes out, and there was smoke still billowing out of the bathroom. I'm like, oh fuck, hope he's not high. He goes straight to the fridge, grabs a cupcake, and says, Daddy, I know how they built the pyramids. Fuck is that? But I wanted him to calm down, so I put on one of his favorite movies. Are there any Fast and Furious fans out there? Thank you for that sympathy clap, but if anybody would clap, those movies suck. They're terrible. They are terrible. But my son, he's only 10, and he was high, so we didn't know any better. So anyway, we're watching it. 2 dudes are in the car. They jump over the Grand Canyon, do like 3 flips, land it, no damage done to the car. I stand up. I'm like, that is preposterous. And my son's still holding his cupcake. He's like, no, Dad, that's ludicrous. All right. You need how much time? 2 minutes. All right. Where we at? This one time, like I said, I had 2 kids, and before my daughter was born, my baby's mom, she was 9 months pregnant, and we were having sex, and things were getting kind of hot and heavy, and the next thing that I know, I'm drenched with gushing fluids, like, oh, what the hell? And before she told me her water had broke, in my mind I was thinking, damn, I am good. All right. I used to be a motivational speaker. I know that seems kind of hard to believe, but I used to be a motivational speaker, and I would travel to inner city schools and teach kids about positive thinking and the powers of the mind. And to make ends meet, I got a job as a dispatcher for the emergency medical bracelet Life Alert. Anybody remember Life Alert? Okay. And there's one day I completed a real energetic speech about positive thinking and perseverance. And then I went to work, and my very first call, it was an old woman. She was like, I've fallen and I can't get up. Ignoring protocol, I said, yes, you can. Just put your mind to it. Inside of the word can't is the word can. I believe in you. And then I hung up. I don't work there anymore. Okay, 1 minute. Like I said, racism is terrible, but I didn't think that it would extend into breakfast cereals. Yesterday, I was having some Rice Krispies, and I was kind of high, so I decided to see what would happen if I poured some Cocoa Krispies on top. And then I remembered the old school commercials where the kid would put his ear to the bowl and hear the Rice Krispies talk. So I poured the milk and put my ear to the bowl and listened in shock and horror as the Rice Krispies, referring to the Cocoa Krispies, said, well, there goes the neighborhood. guess that's my time. Thank you so much. Jeff Warren.